Four more persons, all Tablighi returnees, test corona positive in Assam. Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma says state now in critical phase. Manipur DGP urges Tablighi returnees to report to the authorities. Participants from Meghalaya test negative. COVID-19 claims 38 lives in country so far. Number of cases crosses 1,600 mark. Meghalaya government requests citizens not to resort to panic buying, says supply of essentials ensured. And Tripura government announces 233 crore rupees COVID-19 scheme, 25 lakh persons to get free rice for a month. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee. Now with the details. In news from Northeast first, in Assam, with 4 more persons testing positive, the number of COVID-19 cases went up to 5 in the state. Briefing the media in Guwahati, Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma said all these persons had participated in the religious congregation at Nizamuddin Markaz, New Delhi, and returned to the state. Dr. Sharma said the number of corona positive cases might touch double digit anytime soon, adding that the state has now entered a critical phase.
We have received a list of 456 people who were present in and around the during the congregation organized by Tabligh Jamaat in Nizamuddin Markaz. Out of that, we have verified and we found that few people has traveled through across the road, and that is why tower has captured their phone number. Also, we found that 68 people has not returned to the state. So, our target for saging was 347, including the report we have generated locally. We have reached out to 230 people, out of which 196 sample has already been collected, and sample collection process is still on. Although maximum result will come by evening, as of now Guwahati Medical College has confirmed 4 positive cases, and all these 4 positive people were present in the congregation organized by Tabligh in Nizamuddin Markaz. Yesterday also in Assam we have got 1 positive case. He was also present in the Nizamuddin Markaz. So as of now, Assam has 5 positive cases, and all 5 positive cases has attended the Tablighi Jamaat program organized in the Nizamuddin Markaz.
Meanwhile, in Manipur, Director General of Police L.M. Khaute has urged the returnees from the religious congregation at Nizamuddin Markaz to immediately report to the nearby government hospital or call the control room number of the Medical Directorate 038524116668 or contact COVID-19 Chief Minister's Office Complex number 81329533734.
It has come to our knowledge that a number of people from Manipur have attended a religious congregation of Tablighi Jamaat at Hazrat Nizamuddin in Delhi in the month of March 2020. These attendees of Tablighi Jamaat congregation and those who live in and around, or those who have passed through Hazrat Nizamuddin in Delhi in the recent past are hereby asked to immediately report to the nearest government hospital or contact the following telephone numbers. Telephone number of Medical Directorate Control Room 0385 2411 COVID-19 Control Room, CM Office Complex number 813-2953-734. Failure to do so will invite legal action under relevant sections of the law.
On the other hand, in Meghalaya, the Shillong Centre of Tablighi Jamaat has confirmed that 7 persons from the state had gone to Hazrat Nizamuddin in New Delhi. Anwar Ali, an official who looks after the affairs of Tablighi Jamaat, informed that of the 7 persons, 5 are from Shillong while 2 are from East Jaintia Hills. He said they had left Shillong on February 2. Of them, 2 left for another Jamaat in Indore and Lucknow. Informing that the 5 are under quarantine in Nizamuddin, Ali said they have tested negative. He also said local authorities in Shillong have been informed about all these persons.
We had a talk with them. They are in good condition and all. They will return after 2 months. There was a time period. From 2nd to 2nd of February from Shillong, and they have stopped there. The 2 are in Indore. One is in Indore and the second one is in Lucknow.
Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia today said the entire Almi Markaz building of Nizamuddin has been evacuated this morning by conducting a 36-hour intensive campaign in Delhi. In a tweet today, Sisodia said a total of 2,361 people turned out in the building and 617 have been admitted to hospitals. The rest have been sent for quarantine. He appreciated the efforts of medical staff, administration and police who worked together in this operation, putting their lives at risk. The Union Health Ministry today said 386 fresh COVID-19 cases have been reported in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases in the country to 1,637, including 38 deaths. Addressing a press briefing, Health Ministry's Joint Secretary Love Agarwal attributed the rise in number of cases to the Tablighi Jamaat congregation in Delhi, Nizamuddin's Markaz. However, he said the incident does not show the national trend. Earlier today, 43 Markaz attendees from Andhra Pradesh, 4 from Assam and 2 from Puducherry tested positive for the novel coronavirus. Fresh cases were also reported in Delhi, Maharashtra, Punjab, Gujarat, while Mumbai, Madhya Pradesh and Bengal saw casualties. A nationwide manhunt is underway to identify, quarantine and test all those who attended a gathering in mid-March of almost 4,000 people in Delhi's Markaz Nizamuddin that has emerged as a virus hotspot.
पिछले कुछ दिनों के कंपैरिजन से देखें तो ये एक नेशनल ट्रेंड को रिप्रेजेंट नहीं करता, बट डेफिनेटली ये हम सबको पता है कि अगर कोई भी हमारी कोई कहीं पर भी फेलियर होती है तो केसेस बढ़ना स्वाभाविक है। इसके तहत ही मैं फिर सभी से ये कहना चाहूंगा कि लॉकडाउन की परिस्थिति में हमारा यथासंभव प्रयास, हमारे जो इंस्ट्रक्शन है, हमारी डायरेक्शन है, वो यही है कि किसी भी तरह का कांग्रीगेशन अवॉइड करना चाहिए, धार्मिक सभाओं को अवॉइड करना चाहिए।
On the other hand, the number of positive coronavirus cases around the world crossed 850,000, while at least 42,000 people have died. Italy and Spain accounted for half the deaths, while the toll in the United States crossed China's. According to data collected by Johns Hopkins University researchers, 1,77,857 people who were infected have since recovered. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres called the coronavirus pandemic as the most challenging crisis since the Second World War. In Mizoram, Health Minister Dr. R. Lalthangliana has said 43 of the 44 samples sent from the state have tested negative for novel coronavirus. He said the state will soon have a virology laboratory to test COVID-19 samples. The minister said Mizoram has not reported any new case of novel coronavirus since March 25, when the first case was detected of a pastor. So far, 44 samples have been tested, including that of relatives of the infected patient. With the entire country under lockdown for 21 days and procurement of essential items being of utmost importance, Meghalaya Food and Civil Supplies Minister James Kesangma has made an appeal to the citizens not to resort to panic buying. Addressing media persons in Shillong on Tuesday, the minister said the state government is taking all measures to address the shortage of essential goods in Meghalaya and everything has been sorted out accordingly.
The government is addressing all these issues about shortages, and I would like to appeal to citizens that they should not resort to panic buying. Panic buying is the reason in the first place for this sort of a shortage that is there. And it is available and it will be made available to people, so there is no need for panic buying. So I'd like to appeal to people not to resort to panic buying.
Still in Meghalaya, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today said all Deputy Commissioners of the state have been empowered to release funds up to 25 lakh rupees from the MLA scheme 2020-21 to the concerned legislators. He informed that the MLAs have to submit detailed lists of essential commodities to be distributed to the beneficiaries in avail of the funds, which will be sanctioned from the Deputy Commissioner's office on an urgent basis. Talking to the media, he informed that MLAs and MDCs have been requested to work in coordination with the district administration in ensuring that essential commodities are made available.
For Khasi region, including Dubai, had already had a meeting in Nongpo with the MLAs, after which he had a meeting in Nongstoy, again with the honorable MLAs and officials, and then he had a meeting in Nongpo along with the honorable MLAs, and following that today we had a meeting with the honorable MLAs from East Khasi. The objective is very simple, was to ensure that there is a improvement in the overall coordination of the different efforts that have been made by the government at all levels. And therefore I think MLAs play a very crucial role, and therefore their inputs and their suggestions and their participation is absolutely critical to ensure that we're able to fight this particular situation and overcome the situation.
The Tripura government on Tuesday declared a 233 crore rupees COVID-19 scheme for the benefit of all sections of people facing a tough time in view of the nationwide lockdown. Under the scheme, 25 lakh people will get free rice for a month. Informing the decision of Council of Ministers, Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath said the families belonging to Antyodaya Yojana, BPL and PG households will receive rice for the month of April free of cost.
এর আগে আমি বলেছিলাম আমাদের রাজ্যে যারা অন্তর্দয় অন্ন যোজনা এই সংখ্যা ছিল 1,09,000 পরিবার, আর পিজি গ্রুপ প্রায়োরিটি গ্রুপ এর সংখ্যা হলো 4,10,000 পরিবার, 4,70,000 পরিবার। মোট 5,79,000 পরিবারকে আমরা এর আগে সিদ্ধান্ত নিয়েছিলাম 15 দিনের জন্য তাদের জন্য আমরা ফ্রি, মানে 1 তারিখ আগামীকাল 1 তারিখ থেকে যে 15 দিন হবে সেটা ফ্রি বলে।
In Arunachal Pradesh, the nationwide lockdown imposed to contain the spread of the novel coronavirus has also affected economic activities, including the construction workers belonging to the unorganized sector. In order to provide relief to these workers, the state government has announced a cash relief of 2,000 rupees to each worker per month for the months of April and May. And before we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. 4 more persons, all Tablighi returnees, test corona positive in Assam. Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma says state now in critical phase. Manipur DGP urges Tablighi returnees to report to the authorities. Participants from Meghalaya test negative. COVID-19 claims 38 lives in country so far. Number of cases crosses 1,600 mark. Meghalaya government requests citizens not to resort to panic buying, says supply of essentials ensured. The Tripura government announces 233 crore rupees COVID-19 scheme, 25 lakh persons to get free rice for a month. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.